It's Commando! Destroy the enemy army as Super Joe! In the classic 1985 arcade game from Capcom. Technically called Wolf of the Battlefield, Commando, this is a downloadable game for the Nintendo Wii that I'm playing using the classic Controller Pro. You know, I always got Super Joe confused with Nathan Rad Spencer from Bionic Commando. I had both Bionic Commando and Commando on the Nintendo Entertainment System, like a lot of other people. And I find it to be one of the most challenging arcade games in existence. But whatever you do, don't confuse this Commando game with the Alyssa Milano movie starring that other guy from Kindergarten Cop. You know, Bill Paxton even makes a guest appearance in that Commando. Look for it. So what makes Commando so challenging? It seems fairly standard. It's the controls. Because this uses what I would call Berserk-style controls. Because you can only fire in the direction that you're running. And if you're used to playing games like Robotron or Smash TV where you have twin-stick controls and can strafe enemies or also blast them while you're backing away from them, you'll find Commando a challenge because it only makes your job that much harder when you're limited to shooting directly in front of you, which means you have to shoot the enemies and run right through them because they're also throwing grenades at you, which leaves very little room for error. If you had twin-stick Robotron controls, this game would be a breeze, which is why it's Commando. The gameplay style has been seen in many other games since, most notably Ikari Warriors, another awesome shooter. But Commando has a likable, decidedly old-school style, and it's nice to see a return on the Wii. Back in the day, this game was so popular, it was released for just about everything, including the Atari 2600, 7800, NES, PC, you name it. If you had it, Commando was probably on it. Unless you had a Vectrex or a Magnavox Odyssey 2 or Bally Astrocade, in which case you were left borrowing your friend's ZX Spectrum. ZX Spectrum. So, Capcom, it's never too late. You know, since you can download this game from the Wii Shop channel, how about Vectrex Live Arcade? You need to invent that first, but then it's time to bring Commando to the Vectrex. Now, I'm so awful at this game, I would actually consider what we're watching here a great game from me. And I fly through this level, surprisingly. I think I just got lucky. The first level I lost a couple easy lives. Note that you also have a limited number of grenades that you just throw in front of you, which is kind of like strafing, so those come in handy when you're surrounded by enemies. But it's also hard to hit bad guys with them. I would recommend playing this one with the Classic Controller or Classic Controller Pro. It works well. And as I said, this is also available on just about everything else. I'll be reviewing the Nintendo Entertainment System version, which I have. If you're really old school, hunt down the 2600 version. Otherwise, just download it for your Wii. It's Commando!